Okay, so it's like 7:10. We're getting ready earlier today simply because I'm going in the office and we're moving desks, so I want to have time to do that. So I was scrolling through TikTok this morning, as one does. And this lady, they have that filter that will can rate the Disney villains, right? And she's going through them, and she comes across the villain for the Rescuers. I don't know if it's an old one, but I found that lady terrifying. The Rescuers lady with her buggy eyes, and she wanted the diamond, so she kidnaps this girl from an orphanage, got her hopes up to being adopted, and then she kidnaps the girl from an orphanage. She steals her like bear or whatever, her comfort animal, comfort toy, and it's like, you have to get this diamond. She's too small, because the scary lady isn't too big to get into wherever this diamond is at. She finds the diamond, and she's just like, and it's just her face and her whole mannerisms. That, to me, would be number one, because she's just freaking freaky looking. She's freaky, but not in the right ways. So yeah, that would be my number one. And then she got to Ursula. Here's my thing about Ursula. I think that she was wronged by King Titan. I think Ursula used to be King Titan's sister or sister-in-law. I don't know. And she, when King Titan, before he became king, someone had to be before him, and I think it was Ursula's dad. And I think when King Titan married Ursula's sister, this Ursula probably got really jealous, because now only men can have king roles in the undersea, blah blah blah, probably. So he married Ursula's sister, and I think that Ursula became mad about that because she was actually next in line to be in the throne, because Titan married Ursula's sister, and he's a man, he was going to get next in line. So when Ursula's dad died, King Titan became king. So King Titan, Ursula's very mad. She decides to dabble in the black arts, becomes more and more witchy and octopusy and all that kind of stuff. So she's jealous and very upset that she was usurped by a mermaid. Merman? Yeah. Anyway, so when Ariel comes around, it's perfect to get revenge on King Titan. Triton. His name's Triton, isn't it? Anyway, so King Triton, so when Ariel comes around, and it's like, I want legs, blah blah blah, go to the surface. Ursula knows that King Triton hates land people, so she's like, this is a perfect opportunity to get back at my so-called stepbrother or whatever. So not stepbrother, you know what I mean, brother-in-law. It's like, that is my I'm rightfully queen, should be queen. I would have been first queen, whatever, it doesn't matter. So she has Ariel sign the scroll. Now, a lot of people will say that Ariel had the ability to communicate because she signed the scroll. Here's the thing, we don't know that, simply because when she signed the scroll, that's when the magic started. It wasn't until after she signed the scroll where she was not able to communicate. She can breathe, take a gulp and take a breath. Go ahead and send scroll, take a gulp and take a breath. So she could breathe, and she could like make gulping noises or whatever, but she couldn't. I don't think she could write. A lot of people are like, she could write. We don't know that. What is there a scene in Ariel, the cartoon one, where she's writing like in a journal? Because if that were the case, then I would say, yeah, she could have written something down and given a note to Eric or whatever and be like, the sea witch and I'm a mermaid. But how do you tell humans that? Because I don't think Eric would have believed her. I think Eric's kind of dumb, to be honest. Because, you know, well, he got himself Ursula turned into Vanessa and possessed Eric, like, with her fake voice, with Ariel's voice. Alright, well, anyways, that's what I think. I think that Ursula wasn't really a villain. Well, she was a villain in that she would seek revenge. I think that's the whole villain's motif, is they just want to seek revenge. Like, the evil queen doesn't have a name. Her name is Evil Queen. So she'd be my number 2. So number 1 is that lady from Rescuers Down Under, simply because I think she's scary looking. And I don't like her. So, number 2 for me would be the Evil Queen, because her name is Evil Queen. She's so evil, she doesn't even have a freaking name. Okay, so she's evil, but she still is revenge, right? Or jealousy. Revenge and jealousy are like the two things to making, one of the two things. Yeah. Revenge, jealousy. Those are basically it. You want revenge because Ursula wants revenge because King Triton isn't supposed to be the king. Jealousy or envy, any of those deadly sins are what make the evil people evil. Right? Right. Okay, I'm gonna go. I just want to eat some lunch. I have a slice of, you can see I've already eaten most of it. Big slice of Ian's macaroni and cheese pizza. Ian's here in Madison is the best pizza. Let me just move you back. There you go. I didn't bring any lunch because it's the 3rd of July. Everybody has off tomorrow, and I assumed, correctly so, that somebody would be ordering for 3rd floor, and they did. Now, is it for all of 3rd floor? I have no idea, but there's not that many people up there, so I'm going to eat a slice. Also, when they just put it out, it's usually just up for grabs. Also, there's a cupcake. The sprinkles that are on my pizza used to be on my cupcake. I don't know what happened, but that's fine. Surprisingly, sprinkles on pizza, not bad. Little sweet surprise every once in a while. There were people in here, like a couple. They just left, so I'm like, hey, now's the perfect time. Yeah. So my friend Matt has just messaged me. The last 2 times he messaged me, he asked for money. If he asks me again this time, I'm going to say, sorry, no can do. I don't care that he pays me back like the next day. The couple of times he's done it, he's paid back. But at one point, will he not be able to pay back? I ain't doing it. Anyway. Okay. There was an alarm. The alarm is done. No need for alarm. Ha ha. Alright, well anyways, enjoy your lunch. You have a big slice pizza, you should definitely fold it like a sandwich. Mmm. I'll talk to you later. Good evening. I am home. I have had a very nice poo. You know when you go to the bathroom and you just, you don't really feel like you have to poo, but then when you sit down, it just kind of slides right out and you're just kind of like, oh, I feel 10 pounds lighter. Is that kind of poo. Made me feel good, but I still feel bloated, so I'm pretty sure I'm still either backed up or just have all kinds of gas. I don't even know, but it won't come out. But I can't force it out. I don't want to shit my pants. Anyway, I was just putting my work badge away. That's what I started. I'm trying to do some kind of like something pop art. I think I'm gonna, like, this is the background. I think I'm gonna make this into an eye. Maybe this will be another eye, and then this can be like a mouth, because it already looks like a face type of thing there. Then I'm not sure, like this will have like jagged teeth, you know, like a monster. Roar, you know, that kind of thing. I like the contrasting colors with the orange and the blue that's happening right here. And I didn't blend. I didn't want to blend because look at, when I didn't blend, this thing happened right here. And then like this, it's like unintentional shadowing or something. Anyway, so I'm not sure what it is, but most abstract, especially abstract pop art, very Picasso, like literally, like, oh, Picasso, I like it, you know. But anyways, tomorrow we're gonna go swimming, and so that won't be filmed, but tomorrow's gonna be a great day and you won't get to see any of it. But tomorrow's the 4th of July. If you're hearing this in the United States, that just means it's our independence from Britain. In 1774, I believe. I'm not a historian or a history buff. I know general knowledge. That should be a general knowledge, and I'm pretty sure it's 1774, but I could be wrong. You know what? Let's find out. Alexa, when was the first 4th of July?
On July 4th, Independence Day is celebrated because on this date in 1776, the Declaration of Independence was adopted by the Continental Congress in Philadelphia, which officially separated the 13 American colonies from Great Britain and its king. Yeah. July 4th is celebrated all across the United States, with festivities ranging from fireworks and parades to family gatherings and barbecues.
So tomorrow is barbecue. You're gathering.
Sorry, I don't have an answer.
Alexa, shut up. So like tomorrow we have a barbecue, some drinky drinks and swimming. It'll be good times. Good times tomorrow. It's not my family, so consent is key, and I do not want to invade on their private lives that we're invited to. Anyways, that's what I'm saying, consent. Oh, look at my little curls over here. How cute is that? It's very Shirley Temple. Excuse me. How cute is that? Little curls right here. Oh, and they feel so soft. And little curls going on. Yeah, little curls. I think these ones are cute. Look at that little curls. Okay, well, that's enough of that. What should I do now? I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out. I'm supposed to get my first Patreon payday in about 5 days, but tomorrow is a wow. Tomorrow is, excuse me, is a holiday. So obviously tomorrow doesn't count. So they said on the, when I signed up, I remember them saying something about the 3rd of the month or whatever, but I haven't had it. It hasn't been deposited. And if I remember correctly, it was going to deposit about 2 months worth of pay, which is like $150, which is really good. So thank you, Patreons. I forgot. You know, I wish I didn't live in the city. I wish I had more yard and also like privacy, because there are times when I would like to go outside and lay in the grass. Maybe not directly in the grass, but like, you know, sunbathe in the nude. But you can't do that in the city. Absolutely not. No, it's you can barely do it in the country these days. People are nosy. But, you know, anyways, it's been really rainy. It's not rainy now, but it's been really rainy, and just we cannot catch a break for this freaking rain all the time. Rain. Thankfully, down here in the southern part of the state, we haven't had too many. I've seen there was a mosquito in my car this morning, but I squashed it. I squashed it with a straw that I had in my car. Anyway, haven't seen too many mosquitoes, which is nice. And the area that I live is not very wooded. Like I said, I live in the city. So, ow. Good. Look at that. Look at that. One moment. And this is that knot that just ripped out of my hair. This is why I need to buy that bonnet. I'm waiting on my monies, because I just spent some monies on some overalls. Kept seeing on TikTok, which I think are really cute, and I hope they look cute on me, because I would love to have a pair of overalls to wear. I just think I loved overalls like in the 90s. Overalls were like, I had this pair of overalls that I wore a lot, and it had one pocket just right up front, one big pocket. Warm in the 90s. I had my hair pulled back in a bun tight, I don't know, bun ponytail thing all the time. And you can see my eyebrows. I have them, but they're really like thinned out. They were down here like back in the heyday. This is a mole or freckle or something, but you can see I've plucked the hell out of my eyebrows. I used to have a eyebrow ring, but I don't. Anyway, yeah, I've thought about getting the eyebrow ring and my lip ring back. I've thought about it. Don't know if I want to. I have a canker sore.
Hey, sweetheart.
What's up? Okay. Anyways, I don't know what I was saying. Russ needed me, so I went and attended to his needs. What does that mean? It just means he had a question. So I went and showed him or answered or whatever. You know, the problem is we have chicken and ice cream in our fridge. We have a lot of condiments in our fridge also, and beer. But we don't have anything to make food with. Yeah, so to solve the issue, we either need to go grocery shopping or order food. But what do I order? We're not going grocery shopping right now, so but I order food. Why is this out? Let's put this away. Right there. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna ask what Russ wants to do. I'll talk to you later. We have ordered Uber Eats noodles and co. Noodles. That's what we ordered. I know, very exciting, very exciting. I am hungry. Alright, well anyways, I'm gonna watch TV because I can.
Well, if you focus on the things that you can do something about, then you get something done. But if you're always focusing on things you can't do anything about, then you get all depressed and anxious about all that stuff because you feel like you're powerless because you can't do anything about it because you can't do anything about it. And so then you get into the cycle of just not being able to do anything because you feel like you're powerless, you can't do anything. But then when you start focusing on doing things you can do something about, you find out that you can do a lot of things. And then the more things you do, you realize the things that you thought you couldn't do before because you were powerless, you realize you actually have power to do something about those things. So if you just start doing things that you can do something about, eventually you might be able to do something about things you can't do something about. Okay, think about that. Or don't. Whatever. Okay, bye.
I'm watching Lockwood & Co. on Netflix. Russ is taking a dump. I've come to the conclusion that no matter what I happen to eat, I always feel too full. It doesn't even matter how much I eat. Take a few bites and I'm just like full. So I want to try an experiment. It'll have to happen over the course of a couple of days or maybe 2 or 3 days. Depends. I'm going to try, when I eat, I will take my bites, my little bites, but then when my stomach feels full, even if what I ate was just like a couple of bites of that, I will set it aside and I will eat that one item throughout the entire day. It sounds ridiculous, and I'm sure there are people who are like, yeah, you should just eat less because of how I look. A lot of people, but I don't listen to those people. I'm listening to my body. My body is like feeling full of gas and air and poo, and I don't know if that's what it is. I have no idea, but I would like for my body to not feel that way, so very bloated. You know how you just feel like you have to poop but you can't poop, or you gotta fart, or you gotta burp or something, full of gas. Maybe I should just take Gas X. You know what I should try? That Miralax stuff. I think it's Miralax. It's like clear, and it comes in like an 18-ounce or 16 ounces, whatever, and people sit on the toilet and they drink it and then it's like flush you out. I should do that. I've seen people's stories about doing that, and it's pretty funny. Anyway, I'm watching Lockwood & Company, or Lockwood & Co. I'm going to watch this until I'm tired, and then I'm going to go to bed. Tomorrow is swimming, and I will just talk to you for a little while tomorrow. See ya. Toodles.